10 most anticipated horror films of 2016. The Conjuring 2, releasing on June 10th. James Wan's The Conjuring is a near-perfect horror movie, and its real strength was its two leads, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Two characters who could walk into any generic horror situation and instantly make it fascinating. They knew exactly what was going on and had a game plan for how to stop it. Rumours claim the story will follow yet another one of Warren's famous paranormal investigations. The story of two sisters in Enfield, England in the late 70s who were allegedly possessed. With James Wan on the seat as director, it's quite sure that we will be sitting on the edges of our seats. Witch, releasing on February 26th. An early frontrunner for the best horror movie of 2016, The Witch is unlike any film you've ever seen. The Witch premiered at the 2015 Sundance Film Festival, where it won the award for Best Director. Set in New England in the 1630s, in which a family is torn apart by what appears to be witchcraft. The film has a period-specific dialogue and a spooky trailer that avoids conventional horror cliché. The movie looks like it will be unsettling and scary. The Boy, releasing on January 22nd. The Boy gives us some serious shivers. Lauren Cohen stars as a nanny hired to take care of a doll, but only if she agrees to treat it like a child. When she starts breaking the rules, the doll starts getting creepy. The film looks incredibly creepy and well done. At first, you believe there will be some resemblances to Annabelle, but their background stories aren't very familiar, and overall they follow completely different directions. The Purge, releasing on July 1st. The annual Purge is happening likewise on the film screen as well. The Purge 2013 covered only one family. The Purge Anarchy 2014 picked up where the first left off, covering all of LA as opposed to sticking to just the one family. The third installment will hopefully break this trend, and with the alternative title, The Purge Beginnings, it's more likely fans are going to get much more than just another Purge story. The Rings, releasing on April 1st. The Ring 2002 sequel that was originally meant to air on Friday the 13th, November 2015, has been pushed forward to April 2016, building up more anticipation for its release. The Rings will be the third installment of the series, taking place 13 years after the events of the original film. The only returning character is the dreaded Samara, whose videotapes once again wreaks havoc and cost people their lives. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, releasing on February 5th. The film, set to be released in February, is based on the parody novel of the same title by Seth Graham Smith, which mocks the beloved Jane Austen classic Pride and Prejudice. The title pretty much says it all, where the iconic Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet are battling more than just a love in this romantic horror film. It's a film that doesn't appear as if it's going to take itself too seriously, and if there was ever a way to retell the classic love story, there sure isn't a horror fan out there that could think of a better way to do it. Amityville The Awakening, releasing on April 15th. Delayed since 2015, which may or may not mean anything in the horror genre, Amityville The Awakening stars Jennifer Jason Leigh and Cameron Monaghan in the new film from writer-director Frank Calfan. The trailer is standard supernatural stuff, inspired by the allegedly haunted house in which Ronald Butch DeFeo Jr. murdered his family with a rifle as they slept. The Amityville story has been retold in numerous ways, the most famous of which includes the Amityville Horror from 1979. This one, however, looks a bit different. It's about a girl whose brother is really sick, and they move into the house out of need. However, they have no idea about what they're in for. Lights Out, releasing on July 22nd. Based on the viral video sensation short horror film about a creature that only appears when the lights go out, Lights Out is apparently good enough to warrant a summer release. The interesting thing will be to see the story in lengths and what they are going to come up with. Writer-director David F. Sandberg might very well be a filmmaker to keep a very close eye on. James Wan produced this adaptation, and with his Midas touch, the film is surely going to be a creepy treat. 31. Release date is to be announced. Rob Zombie, who remade Halloween and Halloween 2, now returns from his holiday with a film about 5 carnies kidnapped on October 31st and forced to fight for their survival for 12 whole hours by playing a game called 31. Is survival the goal of the game? The film stars many of Zombie's frequent stars, including his wife, Sherry Moon Zombie, and a few new faces as well. Ghostbusters, releasing on July 15th. Next time you're troubled by ghosts, you can call for 4 incredibly funny ladies. The new Ghostbusters can't help but feel like a cultural statement. Director Paul Feig knew exactly what he was doing when he chose to reboot this beloved franchise with an all-female team of paranormal investigators. Hopefully, Feig will prove what he's already showcased in movies like Bridesmaids and Spy, that women are just as funny as men.